Hi humans, it's Zoe London from Pauvre Voisin, and today we are discussing chapter 6 of How to Win Friends and Influence People. So part 2, chapter 3, and the title of the chapter is How to Make Other People Like You Instantly. So as we know, there's always a principle at the end of the chapter, and the principle at the end of this chapter is make the other person feel important and do it genuinely. So it's a very simple chapter. It's not very long, but basically, when somebody feels like they're valued and important and you respect them, they're going to want to be around you, right? And oppositely, if somebody feels like they're not important to you, like you don't value them and like you don't have respect for them, they're not going to want to be around you. So it's not that crazy of a principle. Again, you want to make another person feel important and you want to do it genuinely. So you don't want to just be, fake compliments, sort of like just trying to get them to like you. Because again, everybody, unless they're like completely delusionally narcissistic, everybody is able to clock a fake compliment. Everybody is able to clock when somebody is maybe trying to finesse you, right? So, especially in a business context, you don't want to just be blowing smoke up people's asses. But I also think that it shouldn't be that hard for you to find something to be able to compliment somebody on, or something to be able to, recognize in somebody else that might be unique to them. And that could be as simple as Carnegie has an example in the chapter where somebody was interviewing somebody else important. Again, this is back in the 1930s, and this person was notoriously very busy, not super down to be interviewed a lot. He did not like to be sort of, finessed, right? But the person that was interviewing him took the time to recognize how remarkable the architecture of the waiting room that he was in was in. And he complimented the person he was interviewing on how beautiful and how interesting the layout of the waiting room was. As it turned out, the person that he was interviewing took a lot of pride in the setup of his office, of his waiting room, and had a lot to talk about it. And he really enjoyed talking to the interviewer about, the intricacies of the details and the walls and stuff like that, because it was something that was important to him, and the interviewer made him feel important. And the interviewer walked away knowing that the interviewee actually had a lot of respect for him and genuinely enjoyed the interview. And that is something that is so simple. So you don't have to make somebody feel important by making them feel like they are the king of the world or anything. It's mostly just when you see something that is unique about somebody else, and unique that seems to be in an intentional way, go out of your way to acknowledge it, because anything that is unique to a person is just going to make somebody feel important, because of the fact that it goes without saying that the unique thing is something that is special to them themselves. So yeah, that is basically the gist of chapter 6 or chapter 3 of part 2 of How to Win Friends and Influence People. And again, the name of the chapter is How to Make Other People Like You Instantly. And the principle of the chapter is make the other person, feel important, and to do it genuinely. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you so much for watching.